Health-related misinformation has grown exponentially during the COVID-19 pandemic. There's a whole slew of vaccine misinformation and disinformation circulating on social media accounts via Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. This is only exacerbating some people's refusal or hesitancy to get vaccinated. Social media can be a useful tool to provide real, factual information about a lot of things, including the COVID-19 vaccine. However, in the past year, it's played a huge role in the spread of false and groundless claims about the vaccine, and this is dangerous. So I ask that you do research after coming across a post on your favorite platform. Because social media is free and accessible, and information is not vetted as with official news sources, which typically have a gatekeeper that filters this information. But with social media, we do not have this filter. So again, I encourage you to do your research, and we will also be providing you with some of ours at the end of this video. Today I'll be speaking with Chief Denise Hondel, one of the many Guard members who recently received her second dose of the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine.
So I am Chief Master Sergeant Denise Hondel. I am the Superintendent for the 153rd Force Support Squadron. I've just recently gained that position back in May of 2020. Previously to that, I was at Joint Forces Headquarters as the Personnel Superintendent. Before that, at the Force Support Squadron, and then I actually started out 26 years ago in the Logistics Readiness Squadron.
So tell us, why did you choose to get the vaccine?
Well, the vaccine was offered on a volunteer basis, and I was traveling to DC, and I thought, you know, what a great time to start traveling. But first and foremost is obviously protection for my family, and then also just to get back to somewhat of a normalcy. No masks, no social distancing. I would just like to play my part to get us back on track.
Exactly. And I think that's important what you said, protecting your family. I was thinking the same thing. I just got my first shot and was like, I want to go see my dad.
Yeah.
Like I want to be able to travel and see him, and I don't want to
Right.
expose him to anything. So that's, yeah.
Yeah, and so when I went back to DC, I was able to see my dad, which was nice because I haven't seen him for over a year. He's older, so obviously not only my immediate family, but protecting my dad when I go see him and travel, so.
I know a lot of people have concerns. So did you have any concerns initially about getting the vaccine?
Oh, there's always concerns about the vaccine. I remember back when anthrax was a thing and you heard about all of the bad things that can happen when you get that. So with COVID, yes, there were some concerns. However, I am fortunate. I have a brother that is in his residency as a doctor in Ohio, and so I got some advice from him, and I didn't see the downside to not getting it, so that's why I went ahead and volunteered to go ahead and get the first shot.
So maybe, would you say, like, if somebody does have questions, is it probably smart to consult like a doctor or their family doctor?
Definitely, and not only consulting your doctor, but my brother sent me an article and actually talked about all three, the Johnson & Johnson, the Pfizer, and the Moderna, and just, you know, picking which one is best for you.
So how did you feel after your first dose?
After my first dose, I woke up and I was like, oh man, I just don't feel well. And like I said before, I had to fly that day. So I, got up, I took a warm shower to see if that might help, got ready, and then I ate something and took some Motrin. After I took the Motrin, and honestly, by the time I got down to Denver, which was a few hours later, I felt better. And then as the day progressed, I just kept up with the Motrin, and I did feel better. And after that, I didn't have any side effects or didn't feel any effect of it.
Okay. Was your arm sore at all?
Oh, my arm was sore, and actually, went to bed, took the Motrin like I was directed to, and then in the night, I turned over on my side and I was like, oh, yes, I did get a shot in that arm today.
After receiving the vaccine, how did you feel mentally? I know earlier you said that it gives you a sense of getting back to normalcy. So maybe speak a little bit more about that.
So I went to DC, and so we processed 7,000 troops through our processing line for those that came into DC to help with the inauguration. So even though I did wear my mask the entire time, I did have a sense of protection, that I'm seeing all these people from however many different states, from who knows what their walk of life is. And I did feel a little bit better having my first dose under my belt.
You recently got your second dose in February.
Correct.
Any side effects after that dose?
Yes. So with that dose, I actually chose to take the Motrin beforehand. I know that there's some concerns about whether you should or whether you shouldn't. I decided to take it, and I was fine throughout the day. I went to bed, and about 2 hours later, I woke up with a sore arm. I had chills, body aches, a headache, and just did not feel well. I woke up about 6:30 and took some more Motrin finally, and then went back to bed and slept probably until noon. And then after I got back up and took a shower, I felt much better. So it was about, 12 to 18 hour ordeal. And then after I woke up and, started with my day at lunchtime, I did feel better. And other than the sore arm for the next day or so, I was fine.
So do you have any final thoughts about someone that may be on the fence about getting the vaccine?
I don't know that I have any words of wisdom to give to those, because obviously everybody's going to make a choice for them and what's best for them and for their family. So I would say just do your research and do what's best for you.